awesome. The autofocus worked. Anyways, thank you again for tuning into the 6th episode. Big shout out to anyone who donated and helped Epsi and Edwin for their daughter's battle with cancer. I'm sure anything that you donated has helped the family, and I'm sure they appreciate all the love and support that you have provided for them. And thank you so much. But before I roll this intro, I want to just say, did you hit the subscribe button and the like button? If you haven't, please do, and then I will roll the intro. Okay, I think some of you did, but most of you maybe not. But I'm just gonna roll the intro anyway. What is up? Thank you so much. I want to thank each and every one of you. I don't know how many is watching, but I'm sure the numbers will roll based on the whole YouTube algorithm. Hopefully someday we'll see. Anyways, today I want to talk about, as you saw in the intro, it is about the Oceanit project. So this particular project is really special because it actually shows what Oceanit is doing out in the community. Now, this project was funded by the GEAR grant, which is a grant offered by the governor's office in Hawaii. So what we did was pretty cool. We actually teamed up with the DOT, or the Department of Transportation in Hawaii, and Waianae High School for this work-based training opportunities for these kids. We're teaching the kids how to survey this area where they hang out a lot, which is Makaha Beach. The underlying issue that Makaha Beach is going through is erosions. Just like any coastal areas in any part of the globe, erosion is a big issue because of sea level rise, climate change, reoccurring wave events, or reoccurring storms, and all of that. I'm not an engineer, coastal engineer, but basically because of those elements that basically causes erosion. And we actually were teaching these kids how to conduct surveys, how to use drones to fly over areas to see, to give them a bird's eye view of how to survey the area and how to basically use drones. And all these different methods and techniques, we basically compiled it into this somewhat of a curriculum to help them or educate them how it works and what solutions that they can come up with. And the crazy part of this is giving these students opportunities like these does make a huge difference. Now, when I was at Propel USA, I was in charge of hiring new recruits, training the new recruits, but also I was also in charge of finding different softwares, different methods, different techniques, or different technologies to help with the workflow of editors and videographers. That was part of my job, or part of my responsibility. And you could definitely tell by providing the information in a certain way that people tend to improve on whether it's their workflow, whether it's their technique, and they just tend to improve overall in general. And the same thing applied to when Oceanit went out there and provided these information, provided these techniques, and provided this opportunity for these students. And majority of them literally thrived. Like thrive in the sense where this location is where they hang out and they know the underlying issues that's happening in this area. And we were giving them information of how to potentially solve or potentially have a foresight of the issue and potentially solve the issue, right? So that was the fundamental element that we provided to these kids. And the fact of the matter is, when you give opportunities to students, for example, and giving them exposure to these types of technologies or these types of methods or things that they never even thought of, by giving this opportunity to these students, you could potentially incept an idea of change. And I genuinely believe that. Students are our future, the kids are our future. They are the ones are gonna be solving the issues that are gonna happen, 30 years from now, 40 years from now. Check out the video. It's a really great story perspective. The story perspective comes from the Department of Transportation at Sniffen. It comes from the Oceanit side of things. It also comes from the student's point of view, and it also comes from the teacher's point of view. So again, if you watch my, was it second or third episode? If you watch my episode on storylines, providing perspectives from different elements would definitely give the viewer a better sense of the whole story. Not just looking at it from one angle or from one lens, but you're looking from multiple lenses. Make sure you send some love to Oceanit, like their page, hit their like buttons, follow their technologies that they have. That's it for this week. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. If you like the jam that you're hearing right now, I get all my music from artlist.io. Bunch of creators, music creators out there on that platform, and because of them I can make my videos look good, so show them some love. Links are down below, and I'm gonna leave you with this nice diamond headshot that I got for my other project with Highway In for the Diamond Jubilee. But enjoy the music, enjoy this drone shot, and I will see you next week.